this video, we are going to talk about what are the 4 types of organizational culture and why it is important to choose the right type of culture for your organization. Let's start with the definition of organizational culture. According to Charles Handy, organizational culture is a system of assumptions, beliefs, values, and norms of behavior that members of an organization have developed and adopted into their mutual experience and manifested through specific symbols. The organizational culture is necessary for a functional organization. Now we are going to dig a little deeper into specific types of organizational cultures. Types of organizational cultures can be identified based on criteria including 2 dimensions: internal and external dimensions, stability and flexibility dimensions. These 2 dimensions created 4 quadrants, creating 4 types of organizational culture. We have task culture, role culture, power culture, and person culture. Now let's take a look at each one of these cultures and examine how they are different. Task culture. Task culture is a job or project oriented. This culture most often focuses on teamwork and is a highly collaborative work environment where every individual is valued and communication is top priority. Task culture is represented by the symbol of a net. This clearly shows the communication across departments, the horizontal lines, and not just within departments, the vertical lines. Some of the strands of the net are thicker and stronger than others, showing that some communication lines have more influence. This influence is based more on expert power than job position or personal power. Much of the power and influence lies at the intersection of the net at the knots. In task culture, high-value traits are flexibility and independence. The power and control lie in competence and partly charisma. The fundamental values are success and accomplishment. The primary assumption is the organization should be there to solve tasks. Everything is oriented towards work that needs to be done, and that is the main priority. Here, people are not valued by their position, but by the ability to do their job, and the power lies in the hands of the most competent person. That is why this type of organizational culture is best for highly motivated people, especially those whose motivation is intrinsic. In terms of strengths, in task culture, the organization's orientation towards success and getting results. There will be flexibility, initiative, creativity, and it works best when given enough resources to do the job. On the other hand, organizational can be too dependent on people and their qualities. It does not allow the organization to grow too much because it often supports superficiality of the work. It focuses on getting it done rather than becoming an expert. And if there's too much pressure on time and money, then the cooperative nature of the task culture starts to disappear and other culture take its place.
The next organizational culture that I want to clarify is the role culture. In the role culture, the organization is a fixed social structure regulated by established rules and procedures. The role culture is often found in large hierarchical and bureaucratic organizations. The organization's approach to work is based on a person's role or a specific task that needs completion. Stability, efficiency, and predictability are valued more than individual needs. Role culture can be pictured as a grid example. Role culture places its strengths in its columns. These columns represent the different departments such as the finance department and the budgeting department. The columns are coordinated at the top by a narrow band of senior management. The role culture has some strengths. The first one is clarity. The role culture provides structure and order. This type of culture clearly defines roles and responsibilities, which can help employees understand their places in the organization and how their work contributes to the overall success of the company. Additionally, it can help create a sense of accountability, as employees are aware of who is responsible for what task. Another benefit of role culture is that it can help create a sense of stability. This type of culture can help ensure that the company's operations are running smoothly and that employees are working together in an efficient manner. Additionally, it can help create a sense of loyalty among employees as they are aware of the chain of command and the importance of following it. However, the role culture also has some weaknesses. One of the main drawbacks of role culture in the workplace is that it can lead to a lack of creativity and innovation. An organization with a role culture is generally believed to be very stable, but put at implementing change and adapting to a fast-changing macro environment. This type of culture can be restrictive, as employees may feel that they are unable to think outside the box or take risks. Another potential downside of role culture is that it can lead to a lack of motivation among employees. This type of culture can be rigid and inflexible, which can make it difficult for employees to feel empowered or valued. Additionally, it can lead to a sense of inequality, as those in higher positions may be given more privilege or opportunities than those in lower positions. Now, let's move on to the next organizational culture called power culture.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you power culture. Power culture is a type of organizational culture in which power is concentrated in the hands of a few individuals or a small group. Decisions are made from the top down, and employees are expected to follow orders without question. The culture of power is usually represented as a spider's web. In a spider's web, the central strands are the strongest and the most important, and they support the entire structure. The strands radiate out from the center, representing the relationships between different parts of the organization. When it comes to strength, the first one I want to show you is quick and efficient decision making. With power concentrated in a few individuals, decisions can be made quickly and efficiently without needing to spend a lot of time gathering ideas from many people, especially in emergency situations or situations that require strong focus. The second one is high efficiency, because employees are required to follow instructions and focus on achieving goals and results. This can help companies achieve their goals effectively and enhance organizational productivity. The last benefit of power culture is that it provides a clear structure for an organization. This can help reduce ambiguity and help people understand their roles. However, the main disadvantage of this culture is that it is very high risk, because practically everything depends on one person and their capabilities. If the leader is not competent enough, he won't have the control
that is efficient enough to make everyone respect rules and procedures. Also, the second drawback is lack of collaboration, which means that it can limit innovation and creativity within the organization. Because when people know that decisions are made by a small number of executives, they may become passive and not want to offer their own opinion. And the last one I want to mention is lack of transparency, because decisions are often made in secret. This can lead to a lack of accountability and make it difficult for people to trust the organization.
So, what is person culture? Person culture is a type of organizational culture where individuals as workers in the organization exist to service their needs. In a person culture, employees are encouraged to independent and self-directed, and decision-making is decentralized. This type of culture can be beneficial for organizations that rely on creativity and innovation, as it allows individuals to express their ideas freely and take risks. Like other culture, Western culture also has strength and weakness. Firstly, it lost its strength. Firstly, it empowerment. People culture empower individuals to take ownership of their work and make decisions that benefit themselves and their organization. Second is creativity. Western culture encourages creativity and innovation, as individuals are given the freedom to express their idea and opinion. And the last is flexibility. Person culture is flexible and adaptable to trends, as individuals are encouraged to take initiative and respond to new challenges. However, person culture also has several weaknesses. Below are three main weaknesses that I would like to address. Firstly, a lack of cohesion. Person culture can lead to a lack of cohesion and unity within the organization, as individuals might prioritize their own interests over organization goals. Secondly, is the lack of accountability. Person culture can lead to a lack of accountability, as individuals might not feel responsible for the organization's overall performance. And the last is inefficiency. Person culture can lead to inefficiency, as individuals might focus on their own tasks and responsibility rather than collaborating with others to achieve common goals. About it, all the information about person culture that I want to bring. Next, we will move on final part.
Organizational culture plays a crucial role in determining the success and effectiveness of a business. Different types of cultures may be more suitable for certain tasks, roles, and individuals. Let's explore how each culture, task, person, role, and power culture aligns with different types of businesses. Task culture is particularly well suited for project-based organizations, creative industries, and research and development firms. Take a software development company, for instance. In this dynamic setting, teams are assembled to tackle specific projects, such as creating a new software product or enhancing an existing one. The nature of the software company demands flexibility and adaptability to evolving technologies, making task culture an ideal fit. Role culture finds its ideal application in large corporations, government organizations, and bureaucratic structures. Consider a multinational corporation where clear roles and responsibilities are paramount. The bureaucratic nature of such organizations, where rules and regulations are integral, aligns seamlessly with role and culture principles. In large corporations, the emphasis on roles contributes
to organizational efficiency, taking a structured environment that suits the complexities and scale of these business entities. Power cultures thrive in small businesses, startups, and organizations led by charismatic leaders. Consider a tech startup with a visionary founder at the helm. In this dynamic environment, decision-making is centralized around the leader or a select group. The emphasis on quick, decisive actions is crucial for navigating the rapidly changing landscape of the tech industry. Power culture is particularly effective in fostering agility and a strong sense of direction, making it well suited for entrepreneurial ventures and startups. Person culture thrives in small entrepreneurial startups, professional service firms, and among self-employed individuals. Take a freelance graphic design business as an example. In this setting, individual skills and expertise take center stage. In small businesses and self-employment scenarios, person culture encourages innovation, adaptability, and a focus on individual talents, contributing to the success of ventures driven by personal skills and creativity. Therefore, we can see that choosing the right organizational culture is pivotal for the company's success. It's akin to selecting the right DNA that will shape the entire work environment. Consider the nature of the business, its size, and the industry demands. For a dynamic startup, a power culture might fuel innovation, while a large corporation could benefit from the stability of a role culture. Thoughtful consideration of these factors ensures that the chosen culture aligns with the company's values, goals, and operational needs, fostering a conducive and thriving work environment. This is the end of the video. Hopefully, this video will inform you with some decision making that will help you advance your organization. Thank you for listening.